So thank you very much, Tina. And then after Tina, we'll have Congresswoman Moore.
Good morning. My name is Bernstein Carr. I'm a small business owner, and I'm a recipient of the stimulus money through Wells Fargo Bank. I was leasing a commercial building at $1,500 a month as a daycare. To the rent be raised to $5,675.65 by the landlord, which could have put me out of business. But because of the stimulus money, I became the proud owner of that same commercial building, ran as Tina and Tots Children Academy. And since we received the stimulus money, we now pay $2,700 a month. Also, as a result of the stimulus money, we was blessed to be able to install new lighting throughout the facility, which is important because in my line of work, it's a requirement to have a specific amount of lighting for the children. Here at Tina and Tots, it's all about health and safety of the children. With all that being said, we were also able to purchase energy efficiency windows around the entire building and a wrought iron fence for the facility while outdoor activities are being conducted. In addition to the new features to Tina and Tots Children Academy, we were also able to upgrade the camera and fire alarm system. I would like to thank Congresswoman Moore for voting for the stimulus money. We hope to see more money like that come in the states for other business owners. And now I would like to introduce Gwen Moore. Thank you so much.
Well, I tell you, it is very humbling to hear all of these blessings and accolades from leadership literally across the state. But I would be remiss to take all of this credit without really hearkening to the leadership of President Barack Obama and his bravery for signing the stimulus bill. He catches non-stop crap on 24-hour news cycles for literally pulling the economy back from the brink.
Right.
And saving literally hundreds of thousands of jobs throughout the nation in critical areas like our teachers, our firefighters, our police forces. And you've heard about the impact on small businesses. And I can tell you that he generates such ire because he literally has changed the priorities in how we spend our money in this country. He literally inherited an economy where when he raised his right hand, we were losing 750,000 jobs per month. Almost as many people are as were standing on that mall witnessing his swearing in. The swearing out started as soon as he raised his hand. As a matter of fact, I saw him about 10 days after that, and I had a conversation with him, and I said, President Obama, I don't know whether to give you my congratulations or give you my condolences because of what he had inherited. But I can tell you that many have talked about this site being more than a symbol. It was the real basis of middle-class life within our community. And because of the stimulus, we're going to see an investment of over $800 million with the new Talgo plant, and it's going to create 175 permanent jobs. It's very, very difficult, as others have mentioned, to feel and understand the impact that we're coming back from the brink unless it touches you personally. And so this is a powerful symbol of our recovery. In fact, we are now adding in this country about 290,000 jobs per month. And just in last April, we added 16,400 jobs created in Wisconsin, and Milwaukee accounted for 25% of those jobs. We're coming back. Let me just mention a couple of other things that I'm supporting before I finish my remarks. I think that others have talked about stuff that we really need to do. FMAT, is so important to provide the Medicaid match money, because Wisconsin has done such a great job looking out for the infirm, the elderly, and the disabled. I support legislation that will save jobs of 300,000 teachers and help rehire our law enforcement officers and firefighters and state employees that have been unemployed. I also support the local jobs initiative. I'm a co-sponsor of that legislation, and this is something that we continue to need to do. We've heard from so many people here today, and I think that this press conference would not be complete unless we heard from some of the great CEOs in the world, the great corporate giants. I am thinking now of the CEO of British Petroleum, of BP, Tony Hayward. And his comments were, "I want my life back." And what this recovery has done, it has changed the priorities of this country so that instead of providing billions of dollars of tax cuts to someone like Tony Hayward, who earned $6 million last year, instead of providing tax cuts to people like that, we have provided tax cuts, as Karen Royster pointed out, to millions of Americans. We're changing the priorities of our tax structure and investing in small businesses like Tina's, investing in rebuilding our manufacturing and our industry. We want our lives back. And the recovery is leading us down that path. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was tremendous, Congresswoman. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I want to thank again other elected officials who are here. Alderman Wade, who is working very hard on this area. Representative Barbara Coles is here. MPS Director Larry Miller is here. And all of the organizations and leaders working on this. I think when we can get this energy, keep this together, and have Gwen Moore leading this in Congress, that we can start to build that vitality here again. Those 10,000 workers that used to walk in to the A.O. Smith plant every day can start walking into those plants again. And it started with the high-speed rail investment, but that's just the beginning of so much more we need to do. I think everyone's mentioned that there are key congressional votes coming up on a number of issues, on local jobs for America, on FMAP, in the Congress and the Senate. Right after this, or soon after this event, you're all invited to meetings at Senator Feingold's office, downtown in Milwaukee on Wisconsin Avenue, 517 East Wisconsin Avenue, at 11:45, and then one with Senator Cole's office after that this afternoon to talk about the importance of these issues. So thank you very much for coming, everyone, and if there are any questions of the media, I'm sure speakers will be happy to answer them. Thank you very much for coming.